So a few weeks ago, I made a video seeing how long it would take every Premier League club to win the Premier League. And well, some interesting things occurred in that video. But in the comment section, I saw a comment that got my brain ticking over, and it was an idea that you guys wanted me to bring to life, which is exactly what we're doing today. We are going to see how long it takes for every club currently in the Championship to get promoted into the Premier League. I mean, in that last video, AFC Wimbledon managed to get up to the Premier League from League One, like bottom of the League One, so hopefully anything can happen here with all the championship sides. And for this experiment, I am going to be taking over from Norwich. They do seem like one of the more likely sides to get promoted in season one, so I'm just trying to keep things fair and not really ruin the video. But if you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, if you are new around here, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below on the push towards 400,000 subscribers, so help us out. But yeah, I see no point stuffing around. Let's get into the end of season one and see who the first club to get promoted is. Ladies and gentlemen, we can tick Watford Football Club and Norwich City off the list. Both these clubs getting promoted. That is 2 down and 1 trillion to go. Gonna be able to tick off another one this season though, with Brentford, Swansea, Nottingham Forest and Reading fighting it out in the playoffs. Already though, I mean, we knew this was gonna happen, but teams like Barnsley, Wickham, Coventry City making things quite difficult for themselves, relegated to League One. They're virtually gonna have to get promoted up to the Championship again and then try winning the damn thing. Swansea City are joining Watford and Norwich ticked off the list as they beat Reading to win the Championship playoff final on penalties. So that's 3 down, I think like 21 to go. Also, I'm going to try moving here to Bournemouth. I want to be able to see the Championship playoff final every season. So let's see if we can get the job offer at Bournemouth. Get in there, fellas. We have been offered the job here at Bournemouth, which we are happily going to accept. I know Eddie Howe got sacked like a year ago or whatever, but I'm just going to say for the sake of it, Eddie Howe out, Jaredinho in. And well, we didn't last long at Bournemouth. In my first year of simulating season 2, we've been sacked by Bournemouth and we're headed to Sunderland. Bloody hell. What is going on? We've been sacked from Sunderland as well. I just want to see who gets bloody promoted. I just want to see the results. We've been sacked from Sunderland and are headed to Swindon Town. I'm definitely not seeing the Championship playoffs at this point. Here we are at the end of season 2 and look at the games. 85 games played in the season, 212 points there for Brighton. Nicely done there, FIFA. EA getting the job done as per usual. But frustratingly, 2 of the relegated sides from the Premier League in Brighton and Sheffield United have gone straight back up. So we don't tick anybody off automatically. Nottingham Forest, Brentford or Reading we could tick off. Hopefully West Brom doesn't win the playoff game. So since I'm not in the Championship anymore, I have to simulate to the start of the next season and see who's been placed into the Premier League to see the promotion playoff final results. And of course, knowing our luck, it's West Brom. That's annoying. So at the end of season number 3 of the experiment, Burnley, they got relegated from the Premier League, but they have been promoted. Don't get to tick them off, but we can tick off Brentford. I mean, as a Fulham fan, I'm going to tick it off, but it's not going to give me any great pleasure. But it is Stoke City who have gone up through the promotion playoff games. So Stoke City ticked off the list. There we go, 2 more down. If recently relegated teams could stop winning the playoff or getting first and second, that would be great. Palace and Sheffield United giving us no progress. They win the Championship and get promoted. But at least this season's not a total failure. Bristol City have been promoted. That is a big one ticked off. The more weird, unique sort of teams that aren't generally top sides getting promoted through the playoffs and stuff, that's going to make our job a lot easier. Get in there, lads. Let's go. Come on. Millwall have been automatically promoted. That is another side that you wouldn't stereotypically think are going to be getting promoted into the Premier League. But they've got the job done there over at the Den. They have been promoted alongside Brighton. I mean, Brighton are just proving to be the bane of our existence. Last video when I did the Premier League, I was more than happy to see Brighton win an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup. But now, Yeah, I don't want to see them get promoted. Hey guys, just quickly, I wanted to say a big thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring today's video. Surfshark is a virtual private network available as an easy to use app and browser extension. It basically allows you to put your phone, laptop, or device anywhere in the world. For me, this is perfect if I want to go on a streaming service like a Netflix and watch something that isn't available in Australia. I can simply use my VPN, my Surfshark VPN, and pretend as if I'm in America, Canada, the UK, wherever. Surfshark VPN also encrypts your data. This helps you add an extra layer of security whilst you are browsing online and keeps your browsing history private. Also, a feature that I love about Surfshark is the fact that you can have one account and use it across multiple devices. Not just multiple devices, literally unlimited devices. So if you guys want to get Surfshark VPN for yourself, make sure you use my code Jared to get 83%, yes, 83% off your subscription and get 3 months free as well. Surfshark does offer a 30-day money-back guarantee as well, so there is literally zero risk to trying out Surfshark VPN for yourself. So make sure if you want to try out Surfshark for yourself, I will leave a link in the description down below. Go click on that, use the discount code Jared. But once again, a big thank you to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring today's video. And I mean, 2 seasons ago, I was pretty happy when it was Stoke City getting promoted to the Premier League, but now they're just a nuisance. Brentford, Burnley, please stop. This is gonna be a continual issue, isn't it? The top 2 sides are just gonna be the teams that get relegated. That makes things so much more difficult. But if Nottingham Forest or Bournemouth could get promoted, at least we would salvage something out of this season. Nope, it's Crystal Palace. Lads, there is no progress happening here. Sheffield United, Norwich City, yo-yo teams once again. Stoke and West Brom have already been promoted. Bournemouth are the side we need. Bristol's been promoted as well. We need Bournemouth. Please, Bournemouth, get back up. Get in there, finally. Okay, good. Bournemouth have been promoted to the Premier League. That's another club ticked off the list. I'm begging ya, FIFA gods, please let Blackburn get back up to the Premier League, please. We need you to win another Premier League title, Blackburn, but I just need you to tick off the list. Look at that, the same. Watford, Burnley, Brentford, West Brom, Stoke. Go away, you're annoying me now. Blackburn, come on. I'm telling you, the playoffs are going to be our best bet of getting anything out of this experiment. Blackburn have been promoted to the Premier League, former Premier League champions there. Let's go, lads. Alan Shearer, come back, take control of them, win them the Prem. Nottingham Forest haven't been promoted yet, have they? I feel like Forest have been in the playoffs every single season, but haven't been promoted in this video. But the usual suspects again in there. Nottingham Forest are the only side out of the top 8 that can even get anything ticked off. But nah, we don't get the luck on our side. The FIFA gods don't let Nottingham Forest get up. It's Norwich City back up to the Premier League. Nobody likes a yo-yo club, which is ironic of me to say, given I support Fulham and we're pretty much on track to become a yo-yo club. At least we have 2 candidates to go up through the playoffs this season. There's a 50% chance we can get a club ticked off, but I mean, we've got the 5th and 6th. Nottingham Forest, QPR. I never thought I'd be cheering for QPR to get promoted, but if you can get promoted in this video, I'll give you a pass. Stoke City again. So Brentford and Crystal Palace are automatically up, but the odds are on our side here. The odds are on our side. 75% chance of getting another team ticked off here. Huddersfield, Nottingham Forest, Hull City. All 3 of these teams haven't been ticked off. Hull City, wait, no, Hull City can't even. Hull City are in League 1, aren't they? Oh God, no, I swear to God, if Hull City got through the playoffs, I'm gonna be filthy. I'm so done. I am so done. Hull City have come up from League 1. I can't even get 3/4 of the championship teams promoted. And Hull City have somehow ended up back in the Premier League. You are taking the piss. What have I done to you, FIFA gods? You hate me. You hate this experiment. They hate to see you win, boys. They hate to see you wins. This really says a lot about society. Southampton and Watford back up to the Premier League yo-yo clubs. Just get in the bin. Barnsley, please. We had a team win from 6th last year. Barnsley, please. It's been so long since we ticked a team off. Nah, it's Swansea. It's Swansea. Also, Wickham. Yous are screwed. Wickham are like just hanging around like League One still. Some of these clubs showed no progress of even getting back into the Championship, let alone getting promoted to the Premier League. Seems like Wickham can't do anything unless it's Mr. Rebuild at the helm. And well, we're not going to be able to tick anybody off the list this season. West Brom and Norwich already ticked off. Palace, Brentford, Blackburn, Hull. How are Hull in the playoffs again? Hull, nobody likes you. Derby County or Nottingham Forest? Please. Please, please, please. Derby County. They've been trying to get promoted for so many years in real life, it feels like. Please, one of you, 50% chance, break the drought, please. Also, not that it really means anything to the experiment, but Wolves won the Premier League. How random is that? But it is Derby County promoted. Let's go. Finally. Fucking finally, lads, we get a team promoted from the Championship. Let's go, Derby. Calm the Rams. Just don't break your own record for the worst Premier League season in history. I think this should be its own side experiment. Will Nottingham Forest ever make it out of the playoffs? Because right now, they've made the playoffs in what feels like every season, but they're the definition of chokers right now. Nope. Blackburn got promoted again. The novelty has well and truly worn off. But lads, we've been forced into retirement here. We have gone as many years into the future through the simulation season or system as we can. And it is fair to say that this experiment was a fat failure. Not even half the sides managed to get up to the Premier League, just the same rotation of teams. I mean, at least when we did this with the Premier League clubs being able to win a trophy, at least some of them won a trophy and were able to win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup weirdly, but no, this was... How did Hull City, how did you get promoted before 3/4 of the Championship sides got promoted? But lads, if you enjoyed what was a chaotic video and experiment, please leave a like on the video. Use the comment section down below to let me know any experiment ideas you have for future videos. Always checking for it, always looking for ideas. But most importantly, lads, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been Jared HD here. I'm out. Peace.